ocean, no life. Welcome back to Ocean News from the Sea. Today, let's learn those high-speed ocean currents rotating on the sea. In 1992, a container ship suffered a shipwreck in the North Pacific. A lot of toy ducks fell into the sea. Among them, some float on a subpolar current going from the Aleutian Islands, Alaska, the Arctic Ocean, Iceland, into the North Atlantic. For 15 years, they had drifted a total of 35,000 kilometers. Some other toy ducks hitchhiked on a Hawaii subtropical current to Hawaii. They had traveled over 48,000 kilometers. This event has become an interesting case for observing ocean currents. But who is driving these ocean high-speed railways?
The fast-moving currents on the ocean surface are caused by prevailing winds on the sea of different latitudes, as well as the revolving force of the Earth. The northern hemisphere has clockwise currents, and the southern hemisphere has counterclockwise currents. In the northern hemisphere, the North Pacific Current flows past the eastern coast of Taiwan, and it is named the Kuroshio Current. Its surface current flows at 100 centimeters every second on average, or the equivalent of 86 kilometers per day. In the North Atlantic, a current which passes the eastern coast of the U.S. is called the Gulf Stream. Its surface current runs at about 175 centimeters every second on average, or the equivalent of 151 kilometers per day. Besides, in the southern hemisphere, the South Pacific Current, which passes the western coast of South Africa, is called the Peru Current. The South Atlantic Current, which passes the western coast of Africa, is called the Benguela Current. The South Indian Current, which passes the western coast of Australia, is called the West Australian Current. A current which surrounds the South Pole is called the Antarctic Circumpolar Current. Its speed is slower than those of the Kuroshio Current or the Gulf Stream, about 20 centimeters per second, or the equivalent of 17 kilometers per day.
How come the currents in the southern hemisphere and in the northern hemisphere flow in different directions on the Earth?
This is because the Earth revolves from the west to the east. Currents in the northern hemisphere flow in the direction in which the wind blows, biased towards its right side. Currents in the southern hemisphere flow in the direction in which the wind blows, biased towards its left side. Let's take a look at this picture. From the equator to 30 degrees at north latitude, the wind blows from the northeast. From 30 to 60 degrees at north latitude, the wind blows from the southwest. In the southern hemisphere, from the equator to 30 degrees south latitude, the wind blows from the southwest. From 30 to 60 degrees at south latitude, the wind blows from the northwest. Near 60 degrees at south latitude, the wind blows from the west.
Now, all of you understand why currents in the northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere flow in different directions, because they are blown by winds at different latitudes. No ocean, no life. See you next time!